One day I say to myself, my life, can I do in all my life? You know, it's longer life, and I have to find something I agree and I have pleasure to do. And since I take pictures, and I said already, why not to be a photographer? And that's it. My skills, when I begin to work for myself alone in Paris, is that I had already a lot of experiment, you know. I had 7, 8 years of photography behind me. And when somebody asked me for a picture story, or for publicity, or for all kind of things, you know, I was able to do it. You know, it's a period also from after the war, you know. People has been more happy than now in Paris. We have time to walk in the street and to take picture from what we see. It's very simple, you know. And it is now good to know how it was before a little bit, you know. More children on the street and more people, you know, doing things on the street. If it is somebody famous or very or a clochard, a poor man, you know, it depends how it is, you know. But sometimes you approach them, sometimes you don't talk to them, you know. You know, it depends. Everything is different. Bardot, it was Montand for record cover, you know. I have done a lot of things of music, you know, and it was very nice to do it, you know, because orchestra, you know, Callas and things like that. And since I work a lot with this EMI and Pate Marconi, they know me, and I was able to walk through the instrument and take the picture I want, you know, because I know I don't want to disturb, you know, they trust in me. Imagine Françoise Sagan, you know, I have to take a picture from Françoise Sagan. And she said, okay, come at 2 o'clock, at night, certainly, you know. When I arrived at 2 o'clock, she said, oh, not today, not today. Come tomorrow, better 3, you know. Then I came the following day at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it was a very nice picture with empty street and all the light from the coffee. Everything is different, you know. Jeanne Moreau, you know, that was an order for Vogue. And she was playing in a theater, you know. I go to the theater and I take her when she come out. You can talk to people like that, you know. She was not in urgency to take the metro, you know. I think she trusts in photographers. It's very funny to go in the gypsy camp, you know, because you see the gypsy, you think it's full of trash and thing. Not at all. It's super clean. It's very clean, you know, the gypsy and the lovely people. They are very photogenic also, that's the truth. I prefer city because more people, more things to do, more opportunity to find something to see. I never take landscape picture, you know. If I do a picture story on a country, I have one picture with a tree and with a nice view on the countryside. But my husband was Jewish. Me not, I'm a Protestant. And I always say that the Protestantism has influence on me. Sure, we had a lot of Jewish friends. Protestant not too much because there are less Protestant here. But I think the religion, the kind of feeling who gives a religion has a big influence of me. It was in a cloister or monastery, and they used to do that with a cat. It's begin maybe 100 years ago. But now, I don't know why, it's not anymore. It's finished. It was very nice. We sit all around. They give you tea, and you see the cat jumping. I should say that to have the perfect moment, I take a different picture, and not only one. I have different, because it's not that only the moment, but the place, the background, the scene could be very nice, but the background disturbed too much, that's the thing. New York Times asked me to do a picture story on New York, and they said it's like we have the feeling to be in Paris, I love this picture because it's in New York. If you go, even now, it's a very old picture, but now the worker, not only the worker, but any student, any man, anyone, is able to sit on the sidewalk, and that you never see in Paris, in France, never. In a lot of pictures, it's le hasard, the chance to have something. It's always an accident, It's always no picture has been, and I never wait. One time, I wait for a picture. I was in India, and in a monastery or a religion place. And the atmosphere was fantastic. People came to light the candles or to do something, to pray. I think something will be better. Maybe I've been waiting for 20 minutes or something like that. And it came a little child to pray, and that was my picture. I love only people who believe, because I don't believe myself. Not yet, not yet. Maybe in the future, it could fall on my head. But that's some kind of people hope.
The holy men in India are beautiful to look at. So
yes, they are very let's say they are very photogenic. Huh? And people who pray, they don't move. They don't see you because they're saying to something else. A very good subject. Oh, I love India because first, the women are beautiful. They are dressed with very nice thing, very simple, very nice. And I love India. Always nice thing to find, to discover. I was working that much that I was free to only in the evening, And with my husband, we used to say, let's go to walk. And sometimes it was nice in the dark to find something, nice fog or thing. It's so pleasant, so fantastic to find something in the street, magic. The composition is very important for me. Since I've done a lot of advertising for all kind of things, the composition was very important. And its effect also in my photo, in picture story, in street. And I like my pictures. It's a picture I called I'm a Horse. It's a picture with 4 or 5 children in Spain, and he had in the mouth le mort, the horse-bit, And that was so funny to find on this scene, And when he sees the camera, I'm sure he was happy that somebody can take a proof that he was a horse, I love to take pictures from children, and to make them challenge that they do something funny for me, In some time with the children, I manage them a little bit them, you know. In French, you said chiche. I guess that you can do something, you know, but it's only in one word, very strongly, you know. Chiche. But other people, other photographies that I take from people, I never do anything. As all the pictures that I show in my books, they are always instant, you know, never pause, never, nothing, just talk. And what I like in pictures that they are easy to read, you know. I don't like that I have many things in the picture. If it's very simple and it means something, I prefer. My optimism, but not always, you know. I have people, a lot of people, a photography of people who are sad and lonely and desperate. Now in Paris it's difficult to take pictures because pictures are against, you have to, as I said, you should ask me the permission. You know, if you should ask somebody to be sad or to be happy, it's foutu, you know, it's does nothing.